R.I.P., baby. How are we feeling? Ladies and gentlemen, you are not hallucinating. No, not today. You didn't actually accidentally take a bunch of mushrooms and wake up in a Tom Clancy novel, Ghost, written by Alex Jones himself. They're turning the frogs freaking gay. No. Tulsi Gabbard just filed a criminal referral accusing the Obama administration of faking Russian interference to rig the 2016 election.
I'm gonna come.
And Obama's response? Big bad Obama. With the love that holds him so tight with Big Mike. What's his response? These claims are bizarre. What? The only thing bizarre is you guys constantly lecturing us about democracy while you do this behind everyone's back. It's amazing. This administration with the Clintons, Joe Biden, who am I? Orchestrating a psychological op on the American people, and the best defense is, come on, that's silly. This isn't freaking Watergate. This is a Netflix tier espionage fan fiction. And somehow we're all stuck in the freaking plot. Buckle up. It's going to be a long night. And I brought the receipts, the rage, the ridiculousness. And oh yes, we're covering the Olympics banning trans female athletes. Why not trans male? Oh, great. So I get women in my sport. Praise God. We're covering Ozzy Osbourne passing away and his bat-biting legacy in my favorite moment from the Osbournes, and Democrats LARPing as prisoners, and one of the funniest Alligator Alcatraz videos I've ever seen in my life. Because this is America, baby. And the clown world never sleeps. Let's get it going. Drop a like on this video if you don't mind, and put a comment below after the video's done. I'm excited to be here. I hope you are as well.
Okay, let's go. Let's go, let the world
trust the government.
She sent in a little video for us. Oh. Here she is.
Hey, in spite of everything you've heard, and let me just make sure you all know that it's actually me. Say it's me.
Anti-woke.
Anti-woke?
Suck on this, Biden.
Would we the all
Hope stepping on them. What's up, guys? How are we all feeling? Rob, what's up, my dude? What's up, Kristen? What's up, Willie? What's up, Swelta? Always thank you so much for holding down the freaking fort for us. Bang, bang, bang. Demonetization. I just got to hear the first part. You got to hear the first part. I got to hear the first part. I got to hear the first part. You got to hear the first part. I'm going to hear the
generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction.
Obama. Oh, freaking Obama, dude. Oh, freaking Obama. Tulsi Gabbard. How are y'all feeling? I'm excited for you guys to be here. I'm excited for you guys to be here and be here in fashion. I'm on time. The world is ending. Let me take a sip of my coffee while listening to War Pigs one more time.
Sorcerer of death's construction.
Coffee.
In the fields of bodies burning, as the war machine.
Match Million says, are we ready to fall for it again? Yes, I am. I'm ready for the fall for it again. Okay. Obamas are coming out in full defense mode after Tulsi Gabbard is going after the Obamas for staging a bit of a coup and blaming the 2016 election on Russian hacking our election systems. Absolutely stupid comments. Again, there was no evidence of that whatsoever, but they pushed it like it was real evidence that everyone should be backing up and everyone should be supporting. And here is Obama's response to everything that went down. Out of respect for the office of the presidency, our offices does not normally dignify the constant nonsense and misinformation flowing out of the White House with a response. But these claims are outrageous and enough to merit one. These bizarre allegations are ridiculous and weak and an attempt at distraction. Yeah, it's an distraction. It wasn't like we had like years upon years of the media running with that exact story and we were shoved down our throats like, oh, the Russians hacked our election system.
Russia hacking the election to elect Trump is the end of our democracy. Votes were definitely affected. Russia hacked the election to tilt it to Mr. Trump.
The Russians definitively hacked the election.
Russia did hack the election. No doubt. The Russians hacked the election.
Yes. Russia hacked the election.
In fact, Russia hacked the election.
President-elect Donald Trump still not sounding convinced that Russia hacked the election.
The president does not want to come to terms with the fact that the Russians hacked the election.
President Trump says he still wonders if the Russians hacked the election.
If you can get him to accept that Russia hacked the election, see if you can get him to accept who won the Civil War.
If he admits it, it casts a shadow on his victory over Hillary Clinton.
Russia hacked the election.
Russia hacked the election.
Russia hacked the election.
Russia hacked the election.
Let's be clear, Russia hacked the election. Definitively.
I'm starting to think Russia hacked the election.
Russia hacked the election, and Russia is doing it again now.
Election-related cyber hacking.
Cyber hacking of U.S. elections. Cyber hacking of the election.
Russia was cyber hacking the election.
Russia was cyber hacking the election.
The CIA, the FBI, NSA.
All of these intelligence organizations.
17 intelligence agencies.
All conclude that Russia hacked the election.
I'm starting to think Russia hacked the election. Hello? Hello? Is this Derek O'Shea? Yes, this is Derek O'Shea. What do you want? We're tired of your misinformation and disinformation, Obama. No disinformation from me. Okay. Maybe we made some stuff up, okay? Okay, well, what would you do if Donald Trump beat Hillary Clinton, who was supposed to break a glass ceiling, huh? I don't know. Probably not lie to American people. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Who do you think killed my chef? What? Somebody killed my chef, I think. I think it was you. Right? Come on, man. No. Can't be me. No way. No how. No how. Hey, man, what is it like to snuggle with that? Are you the big spoon or the little spoon? I've always wanted to know. Are you the big spoon or the little spoon? Oh, come on, man. Michelle and I are equal spoons. But she does have a bit of a fork at the bottom, if you know what I'm saying. Oh my God, so it is true. It is true. Does she call you Barry? Do you call her Big Mike? You know it, man. I recommend every child get a gay man to nurture them and groom them into the man that they can be, just like me. And yes, I did sleep with Jennifer Aniston. Okay, this is really going off the rails. This is really going off the rails. We were talking about the election interference. Let's hear it from Donald Trump. Donald Trump, do you feel like there was election interference? Do you feel like the Obamas lied about the interference? And do you think it's treason?
Tulsi Gabbard has submitted a criminal referral to the Department of Justice. From your perspective, who should the DOJ target as part of their investigation? What specific figures in the Obama administration?
Well, based on what I read,
okay.
I read pretty much what you read, it would be President Obama. He started it.
Oh.
And Biden was there with him.
Oh.
And Comey was there.
No.
And Clapper, the whole group was there.
Biden was clapping Obama?
Brennan, they were all there in a room. Right here, this was the room. This is much more beautiful than it was then, but that's okay. I have nice pictures up. They came out of the vaults. They were in there for 100 years.
Let's go back to the topic. Trump is like me. He has the ADD. It's like, what do you think about Obama and Comey? And then I opened up the vault and there was art everywhere spearing out the sides.
Much more beautiful. We have the Declaration of Independence now in the room, which
Can we talk about Obama?
wasn't here. I guess people didn't feel too good about putting it here, but I do.
Okay.
But you know what?
Okay, thanks. Let's go back.
Look at those papers. They have them stone cold, and it was President Obama.
Oh.
It wasn't lots of people all over the place. It was them too.
Oh, okay.
But the leader of the gang was President Obama, Barack Hussein Obama. Have you heard of him? And except
Yes.
for the fact that he gets shielded by the press for his entire life.
Yeah.
That's the one they look. He's guilty. It's not a question. You know, I like to say, let's give it time. It's there. He's guilty. This was treason. This was every word you can think of. They tried to steal the election. They tried to obfuscate the election. They did things that nobody's ever even imagined, even in other countries. You've seen some pretty rough.
He just said Obama committed treason. And what do we do with treasonous people?
We find out that Donald Trump, just theoretically, was colluding with Russia while they were hacking the election. That is completely impeachable.
This dossier.
Oh, I guess none of it's true. Yeah, I love you too, Ape. Listening in the car, that's awesome, man. Russia definitely hacked the election. Yeah. Do you guys think Pam Bondi will act on this and arrest some people? I have no idea. I don't know if it's just going to be memes, little gotcha statements, lock her up statements. We'll see what actually comes from this. I think it's interesting that they're pushing it. It's not going away. And it's wonderful to see. I just want some accountability for some of our politicians. Can a brother ask for some accountability? Hello? Did you just do a black voice, Derek? I guess, yes. But I am step black, so I can do that. You're not allowed to do that? Only black people on the Democratic Party are allowed to talk white and talk black. You could definitely not do that. Also, do you have a cigarette? I prefer menthols. Okay, that feels more racist. That feels way more racist than what I was doing. I would never say that. But here's what Tulsi Gabbard says about Barack Hussein Obama.
From former President Obama there. He's saying that none of this makes any sense, that this is a distraction. What do you say to that?
Tell us.
It's the art of deflection coming.
Ooh. Instead of art of the deal, art of deflection. Yas, queen. Also, yas, queen, look at your makeup. Yas.
That this is a distraction. What do you say to that?
It's the art of deflection coming from former President Obama, as well as his friends who are still in Congress today, and Senator Warner and Congressman Jim Himes, really all basically saying that exact same statement, which doesn't actually address the issue that was revealed in great detail in the over 100 documents that we released last week, and the documents that we will be releasing later this week that point to the undeniable fact that you laid out in your introduction to this segment, is that the intelligence community had one assessment, that Russia did not have the intent or capability to try to impact the outcome of the U.S. election leading up to Election Day. The same assessment was made after Donald Trump was elected by the American people as president in 2016, defeating Hillary Clinton. And it wasn't until after that pulled President's Daily Brief document that you referenced that the Principals Committee was called in the National Security Council. And President Obama then directed Obama's DNI James Clapper to lead the effort to create this.
You think she looks like she's from Krypton?
This new intelligence community assessment that detailed not.
Sal says MAGA is a joke. Trump and Epstein not going anywhere. I agree. Trump and Epstein are not going anywhere. Epstein has died. He definitely went somewhere. He went to.
But how?
Tulsi Gabbard is a joke? Oh my God, Sal, you're so edgy.
How Moscow attempted to influence the outcome of the U.S. election. So this is the thing that I think people should pay attention to, is neither the message from President Obama's office, neither the statements coming from Democrats in Congress today and their friends in the propaganda media. None of them are addressing this fact that there was a shift, a 180-degree shift from the intelligence community's assessment leading up to the election to the one that President Obama directed be produced after Donald Trump won the election, that completely contradicted those assessments that had come.
So they completely contradicted the assessments. It was almost like they were accusing Russia hacking the election.
Alleged a conspiracy between the Trump campaign and the Russian effort to hack the election.
The director of national intelligence, the head of the National Security Agency, the head of the FBI, all of these intelligence.
That's a lot of head.
Experts saying Russia hacked the election.
The FBI, the CIA, the NSA, the former director of national intelligence, James Clapper, I mean, they've all said this. So to believe that that's wrong, you have to believe they're all involved in an elaborate conspiracy to get Donald Trump.
Yeah. Look, I even remember when my libtard father was like, Derek, this is undeniable. All the intelligence agencies all signed a letter promising that Russia definitely hacked the election to get Donald Trump in power because Donald Trump is a lackey for the Russians or something. And then Donald Trump gives Ukraine weapons and libtards are like, I don't know what to do with that. It just doesn't make sense. But he's definitely a lackey. He's definitely a lackey. I remember arguing about how stupid that letter was that was being sent around everywhere. The NBA, the IRA. How about Biden stole the election? Says Rob Mack. Nailed it. Okay, you know who also nailed it? Benny Johnson finally gives us his interpretation of Obama, and I'm excited. I want you to please pay attention to the music behind him.
President Trump said that Barack Obama is guilty of treason live at the White House today inside of the Oval Office as reporters gasped, and he must have struck a nerve because Barack Obama's finally responded. After the president's administration has released bombshell after bombshell after bombshell, documentation proving that Barack Obama staged a coup.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard and
Doesn't that what it sounds like behind him? Doesn't it sound like the milkshake song? The milkshake song?
Because Barack Obama's finally responded. After the president's administration has released bombshell after bombshell after bombshell, documentation.
Wait.
it's better than yours, damn right. It's better than yours.
Benny, change your music, dude. I liked it better when you were stealing from Charlemagne the God.
Proving that Barack Obama staged a coup and is guilty of seditious conspiracy against Donald Trump. Now the chickens have come home to roost, and Barack Obama.
Now the chickens have come home to roost. Barack Obama is facing jail time, and Donald Trump is going to go after Barack Obama, and nothing will probably come from it, but whatever. This song. Barack Obama is facing jail time, and the Donald Trump administration is going to go after Barack Obama. What is that background music? Now, the Babylon Bee does come out with a pretty funny headline. Obama argues that he can't be charged with treason since he wasn't born in America. That's pretty funny. That is pretty freaking funny. I like that. And then Scott Adams, who does have cancer, and we pray for him every day. Hopefully he gets better. But Scott Adams says that it's worth locking up Obama, even if it means we're going to civil war. Easy for you to say you have cancer. Just because you won't be fighting in the war and we will doesn't mean you can say stuff like that, Scott Adams. Cheers.
I'm going to say, I've said it before, but I'll reiterate.
Rob Max says Benny Johnson is like Rachel Maddow for dudes. Rachel Maddow for dudes? That is like the funniest thing I've ever seen.
For most of my adult life, I would have said, no, you don't want to go prosecuting the last administration.
Yeah.
Because once you start doing that, everybody's going to be trying to prosecute the last administration.
Love Scott Adams.
Except,
yeah,
that's what the Democrats did to Trump.
That is true.
When he was out of office, they went after him.
Yeah.
And to which
So will we actually go after Obama is the question.
I say, well, they took the gloves off.
Yeah, that's true.
They changed the rules.
True.
So I believe that they have given Trump a free punch, meaning that if he aggressively tried to jail the people from a prior administration,
yeah,
I feel like he's totally ethically, morally,
spiritually,
legally, politically, he's exactly where he needs to be.
Okay.
Would it be a gigantic problem?
Probably.
To put Barack Obama in jail?
Dude, could you imagine if Barack Obama goes to the jail? Can you imagine if Barack Obama goes for a jail for a second? The amount of white liberal women that would come out in storms, it would be crazy. It would be, I think that would be the final straw for all white liberal women. If Barack Obama has some kind of, what is it called? A mugshot. If Barack Obama gets a mugshot, I think that would be the final straw for all of them. They would just, their circuits would break. They wouldn't know what to do. And all of the jokes about Donald Trump going to jail, all of a sudden being flipped on them, they would be like, well, it's different. He's not a fascist.
Yeah. Yeah. It would almost certainly cause something close to a civil war.
Tim Pool?
Wouldn't you think?
I think honestly, if Obama is locked up, I think that might be the last straw for a lot of people. And so I think things would get really interesting really quickly. Not saying he shouldn't, because, you know, I'm with Obama on this. When he says this, I agree with him.
They believe that no one, especially the president, is above the law.
Okay. You know, Obama, if you think that no one is above the law, including the president, you know, the chickens are coming home to roost. They're coming home to roost. Okay? Please jail Obama so we can finally get rid of The View. Yeah. Maybe he could share a cell with George Santos. Oh my God, dude. Poor George. That guy. Brock would love prisons because there's plenty of opportunities to drop the soap. That's freaking messed up, dude. That's messed up. Do you think he's a catcher? You don't think he's a pitcher? I'm Barack Obama, and I enjoyed catching as much as I enjoyed pitching. Wasn't The Law a Steven Seagal movie? Above the Law? I don't know. There's so many Steven Seagal movies I haven't seen, but I need to see, and I need to see now. Steven freaking Seagal. Well, we'll see what actually comes from this. We'll see about our attention span as well. I always like seeing these like over-the-top stories like this that have huge implications that could change the direction of this country if they actually are held accountable to these sort of actions. Or is it just going to be a meme that everyone just pumps up? You know, this is why you can't get too emotionally involved, or else like you're like, why won't these freaking people be held accountable? And you're like, it's our government. How long have you been alive for? Are you new to politics? They do all kinds of crap that they get away with. It's messed up. It sucks. That's why you don't put your hope and faith into politicians doing the right thing. It's not a thing. You think Obama's a bottom, says Tim? B. Kel says Bill Clinton will be the happiest guy in the world if Hillary goes to jail. Probably. And if Obama goes to jail, then he'd be like, see, I was a pretty good guy. Yeah, I'm a pretty good guy. I did not have sexual relations with that silly. Okay, we have a news story being dropped, and I figure we need another Ozzy hit to drink some coffee to. We got a news story coming out in the pipe. Let's drink some decaf coffee, because men drink decaf coffee. Little decaf coffee break. Okay, let's get into it. You can never knock Ozzy Osbourne for a good guitar riff. God, it gets me so freaking fired up. Speaking of getting fired up, name this band. It's a tip of my tongue. Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne. Come on, Jay. Come on. No Skinner today. Ozzy Osbourne's dead. We're giving him his due. No, we're giving Ozzy Osbourne his due. No Skinner. No Skinner. Skinner is the outs. The outs of the America. U.S. Olympic Committee bans trans women from competing in women's sports. Holy, I did not see this coming at all. I thought this was going to be an issue for the ages to come. But does that mean that trans men can play in my sports? I'm just kidding. That's not a thing. You think women are going to take over men's sports? Yeah, right. Not even Caitlin Clark can join the U.S. men's Olympic team. Okay, I'm just saying. Holler. The U.S. Olympic and Paralympic community has updated their policies to ban transgender women from competing in women's sports in line with President Trump's executive order. Ooh. This is the last straw. First you go after Obama, now this. Axios reports, the big picture, Trump's push to end protections for transgender people. Protections. I love that word. Protections. Protections. You're protecting them? How about you protect women? Trump's push to end protections for transgender people, including banning the trans athletes from women's sports, has left transgender and non-binary people, which aren't real people,
I'm gonna come.
Across the United States from navigating an upended sports landscape. There's a 27-page athlete safety policy posted on the website on Monday, which refers to Trump's executive order. The USOPC is committed to protecting opportunities for athletes participating in the sport, the document reads. The committee will continue to collaborate with various stakeholders to ensure that women have a fair and safe competitive environment consistent with Executive Order 14201. Oh, it feels good to start. Oh, feels good to win. Feels good to win. Sorry, guys, it's either XY or XX. Violet says, my joke was that they're mentally disabled, not physically. I like that. I like that. And to honor this new ban of U.S. Olympic Committee banning trans women, which are dudes. They're dudes, man. They're not chicks, dude. They're freaking dudes, idiots. God. To honor this ban, my favorite transgender athlete, President Donald Trump. This is one of my favorite moments of Donald Trump's existence.
You ever see the weightlifting? Where they have a record that wasn't broken in 18 years?
Yes.
And they have, should I imitate it? You know, my wife gets very upset when I do this. She said, darling, it's not presidential. I said, yeah, but people like it. Should I do it or not?
Yeah, do it.
All right, I'm in trouble when I get home, but that's okay. What the hell? I've been in lots of trouble before. But no, you look at the weightlifting where 18 years it stands, and they have this young woman, and her parents are right where you are in the front row, and they're so proud of her, and it's like 209 pounds, and she's going to lift that. The record stood for 18, think of it, 18 years, and they put an eighth of an ounce here, and an eighth of an ounce here, little tiny little bit. And she's going to do it. Mom, I love you. I'm going to do it for you, Mom. And she goes, and she lifts.
Oh, I love this
and
part.
She gets it. And Mom, I'm going to do it, Mom. Can't do it. And then a guy comes along, or a gal, or whatever. A transitioned person comes along. And he was a failed weightlifter as a man. But he comes along.
How dare you?
206 pounds. They put the little thing on, and he goes, boom, boom. And breaks a record like by 119 pounds. That's not right.
It's not right, says President Trump, and I can't think of a better person to get a phone call from. Hold on one second. We're getting a phone call. Hold on one second. Hold on. Hold on one second. Hello?
Derek O'Shea, what's up, dude?
Hey, man, did you... Sorry, Hey, what, man?
It's a they, them, you freaking idiot.
Oh, my bad, dude. These are new things for me. I'm still learning. I'm a slow learner. I have ADHD.
I know, I can tell. Okay? They banned me from participating in the U.S. Olympics, and now I'm freaking pissed.
Yeah, but wouldn't you say the things that you're doing are putting a disadvantage to women everywhere?
I am a woman, frick.
Okay, are you?
Yeah, look at me.
Okay, I'm looking, and I'm not a-liking.
Oh. Well, that's freaking rude. You freaking faggot.
Okay, we don't use that language. No, we don't.
Man, freaking, why did I say that, frick? Oh no, I'm freaking done for. Oh shit.
Okay. Just take me down, YouTube.
Emotional damage.
Just go ahead and take it out. just take me down to Chinatown, baby. Okay, now you're gonna do a Chinese accent now? No, I would never do that. Transistor person. That was peak Trump. That was one of my favorite things that Trump ever did. That was easily one of my favorite things that Trump ever did. Okay, let's get another coffee drinking session as we support Ozzy Osbourne. A little coffee for your friends and family. R.I.P. Ozzy. Mama, I'm coming home.
Times have changed and times are strange. Here I come, but I ain't the same.
Mama, I'm coming home. You're dead. You are dead. Bop boop beep. Bop bop boop bop. You are dead. We too low. We too low. We too low. We too freaking low. All right, we got to talk about a viral sensation hit. A new viral sensation hit just dropped. It's the new BLM movement. No, it's probably nothing. But this video is circulating around YouTube and other viral sensations of this black dude getting punched by a cop. Unbelievable. I'm outraged. I'm absolutely outraged. Does he deserve it, though? You be the judge. Here's a little sample of what actually happened in his vehicle.
He pulled me over. He walked up, opened my door because my window don't work, right?
Yeah.
And then I said, so what I did wrong?
Well, yeah.
He said, well, for one, your headlights are off under this weather. I'm like,
okay.
There's multiple people headlights off, first of all.
Okay.
And then there's no rain.
Yeah, no rain.
It doesn't matter.
It don't matter.
You're still required to have headlights on.
You need headlights.
Can you pull that law up?
Huh?
Can you pull that law up?
Yeah, when you step out of the car, I will.
Ooh.
Can you call your supervisor? Can you call your supervisor?
Right.
I love that. I love the old, can you call your supervisor? Actually, if you look at the Geneva Convention, you need to call, whenever I say call your supervisor, you have to come.
I'm going to come. Go for it.
Okay. Okay. When the cop smashes his window and he just gives that look to the camera, that's one of the craziest things ever. All right, let's get another look in.
Exit the vehicle.
How did I get here?
Now, exit the vehicle. Show me your hands. Here.
But my supervisor is even more of a prick. Yeah. You don't want me to call my supervisor. He's a KKK member. And number 2, you're trans or 2 hatch.
I'm here.
He looks like a sovereign citizen. He does give me sovereign citizen vibes.
What is your reason, sir?
What is your reason?
Step out. What is your reason? Step out now. All right. Get on the ground. No, don't. Get on the ground. Stop fighting. Put your hands on your back. Put your hands on your back.
Okay, so this is the video that everyone saw. So naturally, people are outraged because it looks like a guy is just sitting in his car enjoying a Sunday afternoon stroll with his beanie. Is that the Tim Pool special? But we have what actually came about before he got pulled out of the car. So it's always important in life to have what they call context. Now, for many that don't understand because of the internet has ruined everybody's brain, context is something that gives us more clarity of why reasons or things happen around us. They don't just always happen around us, and that's the only thing that happens. Sometimes things lead up to things happening. So let's remember this guy.
Can you call your supervisor? Can you call your supervisor?
Can somebody call you a supervisor?
Yes, sir.
Is there a reason why you're popping the door open like that?
I don't have a window that works. Is there a reason that you're pulling me over?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a reason why I'm pulling you over. For one thing, inclement weather, you don't have your lights on. 2 things, you're not wearing your seatbelt.
It's daylight.
3,
I don't need the lights. And it's not weather. It's not raining.
Oh, this is inclement?
It's not raining.
Okay, I'm not.
Oh, it's actually inclement weather. I'm kind of with him on that one, but they're cops, bro. They're cops. When the cop says, I'm pulling you over, you say yes.
I'm arguing with you, I'm telling you why I'm pulling you over. Give me your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance.
No, call your supervisor. Why?
Excuse me?
Call your supervisor.
Step out.
Call your supervisor.
Step out of the vehicle.
Step out of the vehicle? No, I'm shutting my door. Oh, so you're a bit of a prick. You're a bit of a prick. See, with context, we understand why it escalated to that level. God. Just be glad you're not shot. Okay? You got punched in the face a few times, but who hasn't been punched in the face? It feels good. Get you a little jacked up, get you a little excited. You're like the Conor McGregor of police arrests. He looks like a sovereign citizen. I totally agree. Everything's gonna be Irie, man. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right, now let's get to Ozzy Osbourne. I just feel like I had to say that because that's a very viral video going around, and it's important to know the context before you encounter one of these liberals that are like, did you see that cop punch that dude in the face for no reason? He was just sitting there. Was he just sitting there? Because to me, it looks like he was like, oh, I'm shutting my door. I can do whatever I want. I can, even if, look, I get pulled over by cops, and I agree. A lot of cops are pricks. Okay, that's we all kind of agree on that. Unless you're a cop, you're deeply offended by that, and you're like, we're people too. Fine, fine. But even if a cop is a prick, you just follow what they say. And if they do something wrong, you sue them later. And you probably won't get hurt. You won't get hurt. It's the rule of the trade. From what I've seen so far, I think he has a lawsuit. He does have a lawsuit, and I think he does get hit. I think the police officer that punched him was stripped of his duties after the video went viral, of course. So his duties were stripped. We'll see, though. But you're supposed to comply. You tell me. You tell me if you're deeply offended by that. If you're deeply offended. The street isn't a courtroom. No, it isn't. No, it's not a courtroom. And you don't want to... Look, when somebody has the authority in your life, sometimes it's okay to You can argue with them, but you just, whatever they say, you just do it. You just do it, and things will be okay. Even if you disagree with it. Even if you disagree. I don't know why these people think they can just argue with cops. I just don't. Why would you do that? Why would you freaking do that? One time, the craziest pullover I ever had, because I used to have like a car that was kind of loud. It was a bit of a race car. And I was driving by with a cop. We were in 2 lanes. And I was on my way to work. And the speed limit was 35 miles an hour. And I was doing, and the cop in front of me was doing 30. And so I was like, how long is this cop going to go? 30, this is ridiculous. So I was like, I'm going to go 35 because I'm on my way to work. I'm not breaking the law, whatever. So I went around him and I started doing 35. He pulled me over. And I was like, what are you pulling me over for, man? He goes, you were speeding. And I said, actually, I wasn't, but okay. Here's my license and registration. And he goes, you were speeding. I was like, I wasn't speeding. You were doing 30 and I decided to do 35 and at 35. And he was like, I'll be right back with your license and registration. He comes back because there's nothing on my record. He gives me my license and registration. He goes, what you did was rude. I was like, okay, dude. I was like, all right, man, I'm on my way to work, bro. I'm going to work. Have a nice day, officer. It was like one of the stupidest experiences of my life. I was like, what I did was rude. Okay. This was in the South. Good old, I'm guilty of driving while Quantum. You're crazy. All right. Let's all remember Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy Osbourne was a man of many things, but he put out this statement today saying, it is with more sadness than mere words can convey that we have to report that our beloved Ozzy Osbourne has passed away this morning. He is with family and surrounded by love. We ask everyone to respect our family privacy at this time. Sharon, Jack, Kelly, Amy, and Lewis. And I want to remember some of my favorite moments of Ozzy Osbourne, especially for the Osborne show with all his family. Now, this is one of my favorite moments that ever happened on the show, is when Ozzy Osbourne lost his cat and he went wandering in his backyard looking for his stupid cat.
Fucking hell. Where is she? She run back. Where is the cat? Where? Come on, Puss. You fucking dumb shit, motherfucker. I don't know, you fucking landscape fucking walking this time. Fucking animals, man. I'm gonna batter the thing over the fucking head of my walking stick. Sharon! 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 The fucking cat.
Doing that with your legs.
I've got her.
You're not meant to be doing
I know this, Johnny, but nobody else will get the fucking cat. Now I'm trying to.
Come on, now I want you to come upstairs and
I know, but I don't. I'm as more than my all the kids fucked up, I don't want the coyotes to get the cat.
God, that show was such a freaking riot, dude. He ate the cat. He probably did. Speaking of eating the cat, also one of my favorite moments of Ozzy Osbourne's life is admitting to biting the head off a bat on David Letterman.
But you actually, or you did, maybe you didn't actually bite.
Well, it was a sheer accident, actually, because I got a lot of.
Well, wait a minute. Before you start explaining it, let's tell them what you did. Bit the head off a bat. There, I said it.
It wasn't Batman. It was like a bat, a real bat.
Okay, now you were about to explain that.
I was just about to explain it. Yes. What actually happened was I got a lot of weird people at my concerts, like, it's kind of rock and roll, And somebody threw a bat on stage, and I thought it was one of these toy bats. So I picked it up, bite the thing's head off, and suddenly everybody's freaking out because it's a real bat, because, like, on the stage set, like, the bat goes, like, asleep when the lights go on it. So.
So it was, for all practical purposes, a toy bat.
Yeah, but I can assure you the rabies shots that I went through afterwards aren't fun.
No, they're painful, I understand.
Very painful.
Now, did you know immediately, not having bitten into
Well, I've eaten some pretty rough chicken on the road, you know. But Colonel Saunders, how many chickens do you think he put to death? He didn't bite the heads up, but everybody else did. Yeah.
What is the one question that you hate being asked?
What do bats taste like?
Oh, rest in peace. Ozzy Osbourne. Is he in heaven or hell? You be the judge. Oh, just sad. Just sad. Just sad stuff. Just sad. We're all remembering Ozzy Osbourne this lovely, lovely night. All right, let's go back to talking about the news. Let's go back to talking about some of the most cringe crap ever. And I can't think of anything better than... I'm going to save that for later. I can't think of anything better than this. I cannot think of anything better. So the Alligator Alcatraz in Florida had a bunch of protesters come to protest the Alligator Alcatraz. And of course, in proper old school libtard fashion, they did a little prayer seance. And this might be one of the funniest videos of any news segment I've ever seen in my life. Watch this video.
No more chants, no more signs, but a 3-hour-long prayer service organized by the Miccosukee tribe.
Yeah.
I'm Fox 4 Collier County community correspondent Eric Lovelace. Multiple religions, multiple faith groups gathered outside of the entrance of Alligator Alcatraz because they say they are stronger together.
Yes.
I received a message that there needs to be more prayer.
Me too.
We need to be human beings again. And through prayer, we can connect as human beings.
We need to be human beings again. And human beings can connect through prayer. Who do you think this liberal is praying to? I'm praying to the Teachers Association gods. Who are you praying to? I want to hear that one more time. That was like, I like the cadence of that. It felt very Native American for me, and it got me excited.
And through prayer, we can connect as human beings.
And through prayer, we can connect as human beings. Why does every woman have the same haircut here? Gonna be Satan. Is this the church lady? What is going on? Why does every woman have this haircut here? This is like all these women went to Great Clips at the same time. I'll have the elder millennial libtard teacher haircut. Oh, I know exactly what you want.
Feels like you're being an earthling again. Like you're caring for the ship that you're flying on and caring about the people that are with you and not separating.
Elizabeth Warren's. Oh my God, I have to see all these white people. Let's get a zoom in on these people. Okay, what are we working with here? Let's get a zoom in on these people. What are we working with here? Who's this guy? What camera is that? I'm gonna bring my Nikon Special. These are like the fruit of the earth white people as well. They're all like 126 Native American. Except for this guy. Nice gut. She's crying. She's having an emotional experience. Oh, there's something about drum circles and flutes that really get me going. I don't know how to describe it. This black guy's like, man, these white people are crazy. These white people are crazy. Y'all just be crying about all kinds of stuff. Bunch of Democrats, 100%. All these white people are holding down the only Democrat votes in all of Florida. It's the Elizabeth Warren. I'll have the Elizabeth Warren. They should try screaming. I heard that. Yeah, they should do the screaming therapy.
The Everglades needs is peace.
True.
And peaceful people to come through. This is not peace.
There's another one. That's not a good look. That's not a good. What's the shirt say? Sun-kissed? Oh my God. Yeah, we can tell. Look at that leather skin, woman. Oh my gosh. That's not sun-kissed, that's sunbathed. She's borderline appropriating Native American culture with that kind of skin color. That is so dark and rich. Sun-kissed.
We need to come with open minds, open hearts, and accept, everyone.
Why they got this black guy playing the flute? We can achieve peace after we. Oh my God, Kristen. Oh my God. I can't say that. I can't say that on here. Steampunk Shambhala or what? Yeah. It does. He does have a very steampunk vibe, doesn't he? With these glasses on top of his head. He is so steampunk. Oh, you think this guy is dating this? I think he's dating her.
Everyone. A couple rabbis.
It's like a joke. Couple rabbis and a priest walk into a bar.
A couple rabbis, a couple ministers, a couple of priests.
Who are you talking to?
And people were coming with their anger.
People bring anger to party. Why? I love it she's talking like that. Do you think she's putting on a show? Do you think that that's her real accent? I doubt it. I doubt it. When you go home, she just like talks like a normal human being, but when she's out in public, her husband's like, "Can you stop talking like that?" What do you mean? I talk like this all the time. Stop.
And people were coming with their anger. We already have a lot of anger going on. We need that to bring.
Whoa. Look at all these black people. Oh my gosh. Democrats are really branching out. These like artistic. I thought it was just like all white people. Well, it's wonderful to see diversity. This guy's still contemplating whether he should be there or not. Oh, look, we have a little Civil War general in the back. The South will rise again. Get these Democrats back in power. We can finally have me some slaves. He's like old school Florida.
We need that to bring together all walks of life in all faiths and spiritualities of how they know how to pray, and invite them to come pray.
Sorry, Derek, I went there. No, you're fine. Here's another one. God, it's beautiful. Oh, I love that look. Oh, I love that look. It's a beautiful look. It's a beautiful look.
Invite them to come pray. If there was more love in the world would be a better place.
True.
In Collier County, Eric Lovelace, Fox 4.
Eric Lovelace, Fox 4. Okay, we have something to. I have something to say. I have something to say. Well, ready? Well, excuse me. Well, I walk in the salon feeling kind of bold. Give me the cut that screams I'm in control. She pulled out the shears and I said, don't go too far, just trim it like a car. I got the Elizabeth Warren haircut, straight lines and a progressive strut, short in the back, policy in the front. It screams I read bills I don't trust. It's powerful, it's grit with a touch of flair. A filibuster fighting kind of hair. I tipped my stylist with a rolled up bill and said, tax the rich. Now let's get real. She laughed and said, you mean business, hon. Oh my God. Turn it off. Turn it freaking off. God. I'm sorry. I'm going to tip you on Rumble, Derek. Thank you. I wonder how that even shows up in my restream feed. I always wonder how that looks in my restream feed. Let me just make sure. Wonder how that. Freaking Elizabeth Warren haircut, man. I love these people, man. Yeah, thanks for supporting me. Her clothes smell like cat's pee. Probably. She looks like a nun from the Holy Order of... She looks like a nun from the Holy Order of Scissor Sisters. Rob, where do you come up with this stuff, man? What the frick, dude? That's so funny. Scissor Sisters, dude. It's too much, man. It's freaking amazing. The Holy Order of Scissor Sisters. Okay. All right. We gotta talk about this too. To finish the night, we have to talk about this. I freaking love liberals so much because of the joy that they give all of us. They're cringe. Yes, the left is the worst and evil things to be taken out. But they also provide us with so much entertainment, and that's important in life. Okay? Oh, whoa. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat, Kristen. It means a lot. Man, that didn't even show up on my restream feed. I wish I could connect my Rumble chats to my notifications as well. Rumble doesn't have that capacity to do that. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. I appreciate you. That means a lot. That's a lot of your hard-earned money. Appreciate you. Thank you. Liberals provide so much joy for all of us. Seriously, thank you. It's ridiculous.
Foam super chatted $20.
Hey.
Thank you for the laughs.
Quantum, thank you so much for the $20 super chat, my friend. Thank you. Thank you, Quantum and Kristen. I really appreciate that. Dropping a load. It's a big old load. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all so much for supporting this show with your hard-earned money. I never asked for that, but I always appreciate that. It means a lot to me. Yeah, appreciate you. Hey, you guys are great. Thank you. I'm glad you liked my my song. God, it's just sometimes when I'm hitting that note, I'm like, I don't know if I should hit that note anymore or go for it or whatever. Okay, so thank you so much for the $20 super chat, Quantum and Kristen. Appreciate you. You guys are awesome. But liberals give us a lot of theater. Liberals decided to stage an art installation in front of a Capitol building, portraying what El Salvadorian prisoners go through when they're being deported. And it's a really a film of who's who, you know? It's like the Daniel Day-Lewis of libtard anger. It gets me excited. Let's watch this video again. Obviously, the people wearing white are prisoners, and the people wearing black are evil white men. MAGA supporters. Okay, look at this video. Listen to the tears in the background. You're not going home.
I am your home.
I am your home. Did you see that? Look at this. Whoa, dude. Whoa. Look at that little, what is that, a front beard tail? It's like a rat tail in the front? It's a rat tail in the front, party in the, nothing going on in the back. It's got a shaved head in the back. Ew. Love that. I feel sorry for people that actually stick around and watch this. I probably watch this. He's shaving this person's head on the street. Anything for art. Art, pizza for art, okay, guys? Feces. Poor murderous gang members. Yeah, I really feel sorry for them.
I am your home.
Is it the black girl crying? What? What? I thought that was somebody else. Oh, you belong here. You belong at.
You're an immigrant.
You're an immigrant.
You belong here.
You're an immigrant. You belong here. I love. God, I didn't even notice that till now. I love that even in the midst of their art installation, they still have to be politically correct. You can't call them illegals. Even in your art institute, you have to call them immigrants. They're not immigrants, they're migrants. You freaking fascist. Even in our art installations, we make sure to use the proper language because we don't want to offend anyone. Even though the spirit of this art installation is to be offensive. So, you figure it out. Also, drop your pronouns in the underneath. I thought that was Mr. T. Yeah, that is Mr. T. Mr. T is gone downhill fast. I pity the fool that cry about illegals. I mean migrants. Okay.
You're an immigrant.
Somebody needs to slap a Brazzers logo over it. Oh God.
You belong here.
Morning, JR.
This is stolen land.
This is stolen land. I love that logic too. Literally every land is stolen land. No, only in America. Excuse me. Okay, let me teach you something. Okay, conservatard. Your land, only America has stolen land. No other civilization, no people groups, no foreign legions, no other person in the history of Earth has ever conquered another person. Okay, just America. America steals land. America steals land. I love that there's like a photographer at the bottom too.
No, this is stolen land.
This is stolen. What do you think her what do you think her thought process was for this video? She's like, okay, I'm gonna go with like somebody that's really experiencing like a lot of pain and agony. I might say some things that are controversial while I scream. Please just bear with me. And they're like, go ahead, Jeanette, go hard, go crazy on this one. We're really counting on you to bring the tears on this art installation. And she's like, thanks, guys. Thanks for letting me have the artistic expression to really go for it on this one.
No, this is stolen land. After you all that you didn't pay for.
You got knee guards on? I just saw that, dude. What the frick, dude? You got knee guards on? Come on, man. Come on. If you want to invoke emotion and make me rethink the Trump agenda, take the knee guards off. I want to see some scrapes on those knees. Did you think we weren't going to notice the knee guards because you're flesh-colored knee guards? Where do you even buy flesh-colored knee guards from? Who else has knee guards? You look like you got knee guards underneath too. And you got knee guards. Oh my gosh, dude. You guys can't even go hard enough for this? Fake tears. Freaking wambulance. Freaking fake tears, dude. Got knee guards on? That's depressing.
You didn't pay for.
Trump is Scottish. He's not Indian. He's not African.
Wait, what? What is she saying? Trump is not God?
Trump is Scottish. He's not Indian.
Trump is Scottish? Trump is Scottish. Okay.
Trump is Scottish. He's not Indian. He's not African.
Did you say Trump is not Indian? That's not PC.
He's not Indian.
He's not Indian? Okay, it's indigenous people groups. I hope at the end of this art installation, they pull her aside and tell her how to properly think rightly. Sick of these freaking people not using the right PC language, even in their art installations. I'm triggered. I hope they put out an email statement saying, "Dear fellow listeners that came to this sick art installation that we put on for everyone to see, we're so sorry for the language saying that Donald Trump is not an Indian. We apologize." Donald Trump.
Scottish. He's not Indian.
They probably borrowed the knee pads from Kamala. What the freak, dude? What the freak, dude? What the freak? Big Cal, that was funny.
Scottish. He's not Indian. He's not African. He's Scottish. You don't belong here. He's the immigrant.
He doesn't belong here. He's the immigrant. Oh, God. Oh. I'm thankful for every single one of these people. I want more of this. I need more of this on my streets. I want more of these art installations. Why? You know, some conservatives get really triggered by this sort of stuff. I embrace it. I enjoy it. I want it. It brings me joy and laughter in my life because it's hilarious to watch. We're laughing with you, okay? We're laughing with you, not against you or not at you, okay? We support you in your cringe. I support you in your cringe. I need more of this in my life. I want more of this in my face. Give me something to laugh at, okay? I want more of this. And be careful of the language, okay? You can't just use Indian like that. Kamala paid for those knee pads. Not Scottish, German, dump. Kamala strength knee guards. God, that should be a commercial. Do you need knee pads? What was this? Do you need knee pads? Are your knees struggling when they hit the floor? Buy yourself a pair of Kamala Harris pads. They're the maxis of knee pads. They're strong and they're durable and they can take on any kind of road or hardwood floor so your knees never get tired. Buy the Kamala pad today. Buy the Kamala pad today and buy the pad. You're going to want to buy the pad. Oh my God. Sorry. Wait a second. Wait. This is why we do this show live. F it, we'll go live. We'll go live. F it, we'll go live. Support Kamala Harris knee pads today. Harder than anything you've ever touched in your life. I'm wearing them right now. They're one-of-a-kind pads. They're from Jamaica. Did you fall from a coconut tree? Donald Trump is a freaking fascist. Donald Trump is a fascist, okay? Not a joke. Donald Trump is a freaking fascist. And we're doing this art installation to show the mistreatment of MS-13 members. The mistreatment of MS-13 members is not a joke. Okay, we need the MS-13 members to come back to America because that's what makes America great again. We need American citizens to fear for their lives. Okay, The Crips and the Bloods aren't cool or hip or awesome anymore. They're not fun to even talk about. We need MS-13. MS-13 members are taking Bloods and Crips jobs. God. Okay. You know, this show's fun. We're having fun. We're having a great time. I want something that'll work. It's made from the finest coconut fibers. When you buy Kamala knee pads, you can put them down and get right to work. You guys are nuts, dude. All right, guys, I've had so much fun tonight. I hope you've had fun as well. If you don't mind smashing a like, I would greatly appreciate it. Quantum, thank you so much for the super chat. And Kristen, thank you so much for the super chat. It means a lot to me. Giving your hard-earned money. Seriously, it means a lot to me. Swills, always a pleasure. Thank you so much for holding down the fort, my friend, and being the moderator. You guys are awesome. Have a wonderful day. I hope this brought you some joy and laughter in life in the midst of the chaos of the news cycle and everything going on in the world. So, I love you. Have a great day. Have a great day. And remember, Ozzy Osbourne is coming home. Drop a like on this video if you don't mind. Thank you, Big Kel. Derek says don't go. I gotta go. I gotta eat. Mama, I'm coming home. Derek, you rock.